Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo. I have been gone for 3 days, and it feels good to be back. Sorry, guys, I was going through some mental health and physical health issues, and had to resolve that before I got back on here. And I feel so much better, so I'm glad I took those days off. Just like the gym, when you're working out for too many days straight, and you just need to relax yourself, let your muscles heal. So here I am. That's exactly what I was able to do, and I feel amazing. I hope you are all doing well. I missed you guys. I missed doing this, and I know it's only been 3 days, but it feels like forever because I've been dropping a video every day since January, or, well, at least on Instagram since January, multiple videos a day. So it feels nice. I'm glad I'm here. Like I said, I miss you guys so much, and I appreciate all the follows, all the support you guys have been giving me. Let's fucking go! I'm back, baby. Hopefully I can farm down this Metacham, and I'm able to. What the fuck is coming in? And this is why we have Hydro Pump and why we don't run Ice Beam. I feel like Play Rough is stab anyway. You get stab damage for it, and then the Hydro Pump just gives you better coverage. I'm sorry, my brain shut down for just 1 second there. This team, by the way, that I'm running today is a very meta team I wanted to show you guys. Definitely recommend it for ranking up. Yeah, this team's fucking amazing. There's not like one thing that can take out this whole team. Like every Pokemon's gonna have trouble with this team. Like even the Lanturns or whatever, they're just gonna have a lot of trouble. It has amazing coverage. Highly recommend you guys try this team. Especially if you want to climb, you want to go 4 for 1, you want to go 5 for 0. Of course, the game will always hard counter you eventually, but it's definitely a great team. Swampert swapping out into the Toxapex, and I'm going straight for the foul play. I don't want to risk baiting, and I don't want to power up anything. I just kind of want to get this damage through. I don't really have an answer to this Pokemon as well. Noctowl is a little neutral, and Azumarill wants nothing to do with this thing, so I'm just going to stay in, and I'm going to go straight for the foul plays. A lot of people like to build up with the power-up punch, but I don't see a need for that. Catching what I think is a brine on the Noctowl, and I'm able to. Let's fucking go. My opponent stays in. I'm able to farm all the way down. Swampert's coming in, and these Sky Attacks are going to do a good amount of damage, 40 to 50%. And I don't think Hydro Cannon is going to be enough to take me out here, so I'm going to let it through, and I should be able to get off another Sky Attack, but my opponent swaps into his own shiny Noctowl, in which we can basically just stay in. Yeah, Scrafty wants nothing to do with this, and Noctowl's able to get to another fucking Sky Attack. Holy shit, what a legend. And Azumarill's coming in to soak up whatever this Noctowl decides to throw. I don't remember what they had in the back, but this Noctowl has really nowhere to go. He can spam whatever, doesn't matter, Shadow Ball, Sky Attacks. I'm going to use a shield here anyway just to preserve health, and the Swampert's catching the Play Rough, but it doesn't really mean anything. Oh, and my opponent is putting it all on Noctowl, and I should be able to survive this. I'm going to swap in, and I should be able to count it down, and that is a G fucking G. See, teams like this, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not the funnest. That's the thing. Like, you're going to get the wins, and you're going to RPS your opponents. If you don't know what RPS means, it's just basically rock, paper, scissors. The game is straight to the point. He pulls out this. You have a super effective Pokemon to counter. Then he pulls out another one. You have a hard counter for that. It's just a really fast game, easy to win. And most of the time, that's how it is with this team. Like, you're basically guaranteed wins as long as you're playing correctly and you don't get super duper hard countered, which we know this game loves to do. Yeah, it's boring though. Like, you're not going to have a lot of fun with this team. I'm just warning you, which is why I don't post a lot of meta teams. I just feel like the meta teams are fucking boring, which is why I prefer to do triple shadows or triple shiny or monotyping, like all fairy, all ice, all flying. Like, it's just challenges me, and yes, I might take a couple L's, and yes, I might put my win-loss ratio very low. I might lose elo, blah fucking blah. But the point is, getting to level 20 is pretty easy anyway for most of us. I feel like the majority of people who constantly play GBL are capable of getting there. I can't fucking use my brain. My brain's not working right now, guys. Alright, capable of getting to level 20. But yeah, so I just feel like I'm using meta before then is just pointless. Like in ace rank, veteran rank, legend rank, all that, expert and all that, going meta for sure. Like, it makes sense, especially if you're trying to like realistically level up. It just makes sense. But bringing in the Noctowl into this Lantern, which is extremely risky. Hopefully he goes straight for Thunderbolt, and he does. Don't want to get baited. My opponent brings out the Medicham. I think he's a little confused, and he has nowhere to use this Medicham, so he's just going to throw it out now. And I'm able to catch the move. Is it a Ice Punch? And it is. Let's go. My opponent quits, realizes that game's fucking over, and that's a G fucking G. Scrafty into Haxorus. These things are pretty annoying. Oh, I make a big mistake here. I remember this game. After C-Day, we saw a bunch of these every time I was battling. I let this move through. Very questionable. Not only do I let that move through, I go for a Power Punch, which we probably get a shield for anyway. And we got a few counters as well with super effective damage, which I think kind of makes sense. But I think I should have let the Scrafty hold on to the health like I did the first match up against the Haxorus. I shielded and I just threw a foul play. And I'm willing to go into the 2 shields up against them, but I didn't for some reason that time. And yeah, you'll see how this game turns out. Probably gave it away, but I'm up a shield, right? Going for the Sky Attack up against this Noctowl, and he goes down. What's coming in? And the Haxorus is coming in. I can let this through. Don't have to shield this. I'll survive it easily, but I won't be able to wing attack down. And I'm debuffed, and I'm throwing a Sky Attack at a Pidgeot, which is not great. Not fucking great at all. And I really should have held on to the Scrafty, at least for whatever's in back. Or I don't know if the Haxorus went down already, I don't remember. But like I said, guys, I'm not doing great, so my memory is just fucked right now. And I played these matches like days ago, and I recorded it, and I just never posted it, never got the chance, so. Pidgeot just taking me out, man, unfortunately. Going for the Sky Attack, I think my opponent is already at a move. And I have no health left, and I'm not going to make it to the Sky Attack, but I do, but I lose CMP, and I literally lose by 1 fucking HP. What a game. Dude, what a fucking game. That was an insane match. Had to post that one. I usually only post my wins just because, I don't know. I feel like there's no, if it's a good loss, like a crazy loss like that one, I'll post it, but I don't think it's worth posting L's. I can't speak fucking English. God damn it. I don't think it's worth posting L's, like I was saying. Going for the Power-Up Punch, I think my opponent swapped out of the Dugong. He did. Switch-locked himself into my Noctowl, which is beautiful for us. I should be able to outpace. My opponent throws a Sludge Bomb as well, and I'm trying to undercharge here, but it's too much anyway. I get 1 wing attack after, but it's not much. And now the Dugong's coming in. I'm going to have to no-shield this. I only have 1 shield left, and I'm going to try to wing attack farm down, but instead I decide to throw because I was afraid he'd get to another move. Or the Icy Shards were actually doing a lot of damage. And a Cofagrigus comes in. Does he know how much energy I have? And he does. Good job on him. Bringing in the Azumarill, and we should be okay here. My opponent did basically get rid of my Scrafty, and my opponent quits, realizing I have the Scrafty in the back, and that's a G fucking G. Definitely would have been able to survive another move from him as well. Going for the foul play, or was gonna go for the foul play, but I come in late with my own Azumarill. Very questionable. I guess I was kind of lost on what to do there. I probably should have just brought in the Noctowl, since a lot of Azumarills are running the Play Rough Hydro Pump like I am, but whatever. Fuck it. I just want to keep this Azumarill away from both of the back lines, so I come in late. Fuck it, I'll get it as low as I can. Over farming like crazy, getting to a Play Rough. This definitely won't be enough to take it out. Gonna need to get to another one, and my opponent's gonna outpace me. And my opponent actually shields, and he throws energy on Trevenant. Beautiful. This is exactly what we want. Now he's switch locked. We bring in the Noctowl, and this Trevenant has nowhere to go unless he's running foul play, which I have done many times, and he is very fucking spicy. You love to see it. I did that once in one of the cups where Trevenant just was getting hard walled by something. I think it was the Noctowls, and I decided to put foul play on it just so I can get some damage, some chip damage on him, and it worked out so well. So kudos to that opponent. Holy shit, first time seeing that. Going for these Shadow Balls up against the Galarian Stunfisk, and now Power-Up Punch are going to be building up, and I'm getting to another one. My opponent used his last shield, and these are doing a good amount of damage. Azumarill's coming out, and I'm thinking now that I'm double boosted, I can farm, get to a foul play, and it should be enough to take out this Azumarill double boosted. Is it? And yes, it is. And the Galarian Stunfisk comes back in. We're able to farm down, and that's a G fucking G. Let's fucking go. I'm telling you, these matches were super drawn out. Bringing in the Noctowl up against the Medicham because I just think it's a better safe swap rather than a Azumarill getting hard farmed by some grass type or something. It's not worth it. At least I could throw Shadow Balls up against the Bastiodons, up against the Stunfisk with the Noctowl. So we're just going to bring him in. And now I'm spamming these Sky attacks, and Lickitung can't really do much. These Licks are not oppressive because they're ineffective. Body Slam, I'm shielding it, and we're even shields now, and I'm getting to another Sky attack, and this is definitely not going to be enough to take him out. Gonna have to get to another one, and I decide to double shield the Noctowl to take switch advantage. Very interesting. Able to farm. My opponent brings in a Sandslash? A fucking Sandslash, and I have the Scrafty ready to go. My opponent switch locks himself, and now I can take this Ice Punch. The Medichamp's coming in, but I'll get to a foul play before he gets to close me out. And he throws energy as well, which is fucking perfect. Now 2 of these counters, 3 counters take me out. Noctowl can come back in, but I have a full health Azumarill, and it doesn't matter what the fuck this Medicham throws at this point. Ice Punch, Power Up Punch Medicham isn't going to be able to do shit. I'm over farming like crazy, allowing my opponent to do whatever the fuck he wants. And he still has the Lickitung in the back, so I over farm like crazy. Throw the Play Rough. This would easily be enough to take out a Medicham. And now the Lickitung's coming back in. I'm getting to the Sky attack, but I lose CMP up against the Body Slam, and I'm still able to survive and get to it. And that is a G fucking G. I have a new video coming out after this. It's going to be featuring... You know what? I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm just going to wait. Hit that sub button. It's going to be a good one, alright? Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. It really fucking helps. And if you have any depression, or if you're suffering from any mental health issues, please do not be afraid to contact your boy. Hit me up, message me, whatever, on Instagram, @AggressivePogo. We can talk, and, you know, we can figure something out, man. We don't have to be so down on ourselves. Negative talk is usually like the first thing that really destroys us, and we need to quit it with that. And I find it really hard myself to not do that. So if you need someone to talk to, hit your boy up. Do not be afraid. I love you very much. You belong here, and we need you to stay here. And be your strongest. Do your best. Noctowl, sorry, I just got a little off track there because it's very important to me. Noctowl coming in, and I have a lot of energy. Going for the Shadow Ball up against the Marowak. It does a fuck ton of damage, and these bubbles are going to easily take it out, but my opponent has a Swampert. Do I go for the Hydro Cannon here? Question mark. I think I do. I do! How much damage does this do? Oh my god, no! Swampert! No! He gets to another Hydro Cannon. Easily can farm down the Marowak, but he's probably out of Shadow Bone, which is not great. Will that take us out? The Shadow Ball takes us out, but we're able to wing attack, and that's a G fucking G. Scrafty into Noctowl. Not the greatest. Bringing in my own Noctowl. I'm behind on energy, but who gives a fuck, right? Have no choice. I don't want to bring the Azumarill in either, and my opponent stayed in regardless and didn't throw. He let me throw a move first, and I believe I won CMP. So now I should be able to win CMP. Yup, and I do. Getting to the second Sky attack. Does my opponent let it through? And he does, knowing he'll survive. And now I think I just let my Noctowl go down here, or we simultaneously KO. Okay, I did not expect that, I must say. Scrafty coming in, and now a Medicham swaps in, and the Azumarill, I bring it into a Drapion, which is not the best thing in the world. I'm calling the crunch, and it is. Getting to a Hydro Pump. Does my opponent respect it? And he does not. He does not. And now we can just shield this just in case he was baiting me with the crunch. Some people like to throw the ineffective move to make you think they don't have it, and then they'll throw it. But he has just Aqua Tail and Crunch, which is fucking beautiful. The Medicham is coming out, and now I need to just let Scrafty go. Scrafty just needs to die. But what I'm going to do first is try to bait and get shields from this Medicham, at least so Azumarill has some sort of head start, and we can throw 2 Play Roughs. It'll be perfect. My opponent throwing another... Oh, and we're not able to get to another move. At the Play Rough already, Will I be able to make it to the second play rough with the health that I have? My opponent throws. Do I have enough health? Oh, my opponent gets to a second move and we lose a heartbreaking match. And that's a G fucking G. Please smash that like button and I will see you guys in the next fucking episode.